Good morning and welcome to the morning show. Jennifer, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little bumpy this morning.
You are a little bumpy. Nobody can tell.
No, so.
It must just be the weather.
I think the weather, yeah, it's affecting my skin. Does that ever happen to you?
It does. But not as bad as you. No,
funny.
I'm just kidding. You can't even tell.
So the weather was awesome Saturday. Did you take advantage of it?
I did. I had to work a lot, but yeah, we were in and out. It was beautiful out. Yesterday, the sun was out, but man, that wind cut you like a knife.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Then this morning,
I know.
it felt like freezing rain shards hitting my
Awful.
skin.
So snow in 30s
Yeah.
today. Snow starting around 11 o'clock.
So I feel like this is just a week delayed because we talked about last week. March is
Yeah.
supposed to come in like a lion, out like a lamb, so we're just getting a little deferred lion.
Yeah, we're all
So-
just counting down the time until spring break. That's
Yes.
all we're doing. So hopefully we have a smooth few weeks. So,
Yes.
Basketball season's over for yours truly.
So are you like, phew,
A little
or are
bit
you
of both.
sad?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I enjoy it. Now this was what happens. My thighs hurt so bad for like.
Oh, from kneeling down like
I do
that?
I do that for
Look at your shoes.
hours straight. Hours straight. Yeah, Brandon, do you like my shoes?
Those are nice.
Thank you. We lost in the championship game by 2 points.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. 2 points.
2 points.
I'm sorry.
I know, but it was fun.
Who did they play?
We played our classmates, which
Oh.
is fun. We have 2 teams, so it's great. Yeah,
Nice.
so I was happy for those kids, obviously, and sad for mine. We're missing 2, but this was about 9 o'clock at Homer High School, and then we all went to Cascarelli's, of course,
Oh, nice.
and had desserts till 11:30
PM?
p.m.
Oh my gosh, were you crispy? Are the kids crispy? the next day?
Everyone was crispy, hot, sweaty, and full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
But it was fun.
Congratulations on a nice season. Do you love coaching?
I do. I love it. Yes,
Yeah.
I do love it. Yeah, it's fun. There's another shot of those shoes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a lot
those
of
are good
compliments
shoes.
on those this
They're
weekend.
good shoes.
Thanks to the Homer staff. Homer is great, by the way.
Yeah.
No issues. Wonderful staff. Takes a lot to put on those tournaments.
That campus looked nice. The
Yeah,
gym looked really nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. Hey, so I watched a documentary on the Vladimirs last night, Zelensky and Putin.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting. Putin's not going to stop.
No.
I don't think he's going to stop.
No.
You do? You think he's going to stop? Remember, you keep questionable company. I don't think he's going to stop because here's why. He's been president for 22 years, and that was one of the things in the documentary they talked about how, it's just another president in the U.S. that he meets. Are you upset about that
I
comment?
mean, I'm wondering why I keep company with you, to be honest.
Well, that's what I meant. You
Okay.
keep questionable
That's not what you
company.
meant, but I'm going to take it. Anyway,
So I just don't think he's going to be stopped. He's just a complete liar.
he is. He's a narcissistic sociopath. I mean,
Without a doubt.
Yeah. My daughters are handling this 2 different ways. One is very nervous. Mom, are we going to have another world war?
Right.
What's going to happen? And the other one's like, I mean, can't somebody put something in his tea?
I mean, that's funny because
Yeah,
he's
right?
known for putting things in
I
people's
know,
tea.
right? So, what I was telling my daughter, and this I guess is the only shred of hope I have in my wee little brain of trying to figure this out, is that, we were pretty divided as a globe when you look at World War I and World War II. You had superpower against superpower. The whole world is against Putin. His own people
Right.
are against him. I mean, did you see some of those prisoners of war?
I did.
They looked pretty freaking happy to be prisoners of war in the Ukraine, making a phone call on their iPad to
did
tell
see
the
that.
parents, okay, drinking tea and eating sandwiches. So my hope is that he might not stop, but I do think he will be stopped.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
Yes.
Because it is hard to understand what's going on over there. It's just so far removed from our Western culture.
Well, unless you go to the gas station.
Yeah, unless you go to the gas station, for sure. 4:25 this morning.
Well, I will say one thing, and we might get a lot of flack for this, but I'm pretty upset about what's going on over there. Not that anybody cares, but I'll pay more if you just cut it off. I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want to support anything that supports him.
Yeah,
And
no,
so
fact.
keep your dirty, nasty oil. We've got beautiful, clean oil that we can access.
Yeah, I
and
think
that's
that
my statement.
at last
today.
count, I think we buy 600,000 barrels a day.
Yes.
So I don't know, but yeah, a lot of politicians on both sides of the aisle are calling to end that right now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and did you hear there's a Russian businessman that has put a bounty on
Yes, I
Putin's
did
head?
hear that.
But $1 million isn't enough.
it's really, yeah, I mean, I'm not, I don't know what would be enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and then how do you even get to him?
Right.
He doesn't even let anyone sit within 20 feet at him at a table. So,
Yeah.
I have no idea. So, you know what else is not normal?
What?
It's been 2 years since our last normal week.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
This is our last, 2 weeks ago, this was our last normal week of getting up and not even knowing what COVID
Yeah, we were
was.
reading articles here and there about cruise
Yeah.
ships and
Yeah.
pandemics and things like that. So 2 years ago, last normal week before the pandemic, you've owned the brokerage house for 2 years. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
March 12th was your official.
Yes.
March 13th, Governor Whitmer said we're going to close school until April 5th until the pandemic gets behind us. And we all, of course, know what happened after that.
Yes.
We became teachers, and we
Principals
didn't know what
and
was going to go on.
counselors
And it's amazing to think that really less than 2 years later, I was able to have a weekend like I had.
Yeah,
You probably
yeah.
the same thing. You know, you weren't sure where you were going to be, and I think I'm left with thinking it's amazing what can happen in 2 years.
Well, you're right. Right, the whole world can change. It has changed, but it's funny that we're at the two-year mark on something that was supposed to be a 2-week pause.
Right.
You know, and yes, we've
a
slowly
3-week
gotten back.
pause, right?
Yeah, well, that was only because spring break was that first week in April.
That's
So
right.
it was going to be a 2-week shutdown, then spring break, and then we come back. So anyway, you know what though? I'm so proud of most. there's some people behaving badly. I'm
Yeah.
not sure where that comes from, but the way that people pivoted and rallied and,
Yeah.
and have worked to get things back towards whatever our new normal is, I'm so proud of them. So.
Did the pandemic change you at all, do you think?
Well, it taught me that I thrive in mass organized chaos.
Yeah.
Like those, I buy a business and then I can't conduct that business for 7 weeks.
Crazy.
And I just kind of rocked like a crazy person.
Yeah.
But that was miserable for me. I talked with a friend yesterday. She's like, that was the best 7 weeks of my life.
Oh,
I'm like, no. And for me, just me, it wasn't. So I have not asked the good Lord for a break since then.
Yeah.
Like, nope, just give me all the crazy, I'll take it.
yeah, and everyone here at JTV, we missed more days for snow than we missed for the pandemic. So
You guys are amazing.
Thank
well, we
you.
wouldn't be here.
we wouldn't.
We wouldn't be here
We
if
would
it
not be
weren't
here.
for the pandemic. I mean, you guys saw the need to give as positive of news as we could have and
Yeah.
as accurate and regional specific news as we could. And you and your dad literally like, you know what we should do tomorrow? We should start a brand new morning show.
That's right.
And here we are.
And we called our friend Jennifer and said, hey, you want to join? She said, yeah, let's do it.
Let's
So
do it.
Here
Let's
we
bring
are.
some good news to Jackson.
And we're having fun. So we are having a lot of fun. Speaking of fun,
It's orange cone season in
Bridge
Michigan.
season.
Yes. So our bridges are in dire
Well, we've
straits.
got
So
a
we have a plan.
we've
We're
got a
gonna
few
fix it.
that eat trucks here.
This is true. This is my stars. The Michigan Department of Transportation will close Jackson, Mechanic, Van Buren, and Detroit streets in downtown Jackson to allow crews to safely replace century-old railroad bridges over Jackson and Mechanic streets. The project also includes replacing the railroad gate crossing at Blackstone Street at a later date. The following streets will be closed, so don't forget Jackson, Mechanic, Van Buren, and Detroit. Streets will be closed for this project beginning 7 a.m. the 14th, Monday the 14th, and scheduled completion date is November 15th. So this is it has to be a long plan.
Does
There's a
your
lot of
car
work to be
fit
done.
under there?
Barely. I
Yeah.
mean, do you ever duck?
I
that's
do
gonna
in
make a
parking car
difference. Yeah,
garages.
yeah, I do too. I do too. Local streets will be closed to traffic. Motorists should follow the posted detours. Please be patient, be safe, and know that this is all in the name of progress.
And I know the folks at Christoph's will be happy as well once this is completed.
it's done, yeah.
This, I mean, it's one of our favorite pastimes at JTV is to hear the noise and
And run
then
down.
someone will walk down
Yeah.
and see what happened.
Oh, stars.
This is one of the weaker ones.
I was going to say, this one isn't even peeled back like
Yeah.
a tuna can. I've seen some of
Yeah,
those
and these
that-
trucks are totaled, but the U-Hauls those are always hard for me to watch because someone rented that, and then they're dealing with it.
insurance
And it's a 10-foot, right? Like, I mean, that's a basketball hoop, 10 foot. So that will be fixed.
Ugh.
I'm nuts. So, what else did you do this weekend? Anything fun?
I went to the brewery yesterday
Nice.
for lunch with a dear friend. I had a
Nice.
great salad, and that was really nice. My daughter and her friend wanted to do a little photo shoot by the river at the, under the
Oh, yeah.
pavilion there. Yeah, so that was fun. But I'll tell you what, the spring real estate season has sprung We are hopping busy.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to announce that we've got new listings coming up.
Good.
You know, people are getting ready to get ready. So make sure you keep an eye on that and don't get too discouraged.
Awesome. Yeah, it is. It's spring cleaning season too. I tell you, Saturday I looked in our backyard and there was a lot of stuff under that snow that I was not proud of. A lot of reds, yellows, greens, toys, really.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the other thing from dogs.
Oh, there's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
so
I was
one of my
disgusted
dog,
about.
one of my dog eats her own, so we only have half. Yeah. So that's, I don't know. It's the second. It's the second dog we've had that eats their own too. There's nothing we can do about it.
Oh my gosh.
There's nothing we can do about it.
In the spring, do you guys like feel reborn, revamped? Do you redecorate? Do you clean?
Just a fresh clean is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
Just try to keep everything clean. So,
Got
but
it.
we have a lot of work to do for sure. We still have a Christmas tree up, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah.
Cancel.
It's
Andrew.
not the
Now
actual.
you are in my questionable column.
Yeah. It's a winter tree. It's not the Christmas tree.
Did you put Valentine's ornaments on it?
No.
Do you have St. Patrick's Day ornaments on it right now?
No.
Then no, it's a Christmas tree. Take
Okay.
it down.
Maybe we'll do that tonight.
Oh, my
Now that I
stars.
have some time, that basketball season's over. Hey, we've got a lot going on tonight. Let's get to our on deck tonight. We have a lot of games going on. So boys district basketball starts tonight, and we're going to have highlights from most of the games. Lansing Everett versus Mason, 5:30, and Jackson and Northwest are in that district, and they play tonight at 7. That's at Holt. Over in Tecumseh, Western will take on Tecumseh, and Adrian will play Hillsdale. Division III at Leslie, Springport versus Hanover Horton. Division III at Michigan Center, Lumen Christi versus Michigan Center at 5:30, and then Grass Lake versus East Jackson at 7 o'clock, and then you see the rest of the lineup there. So it should be interesting. I can't believe we're already to playoffs. So a couple more weeks of basketball, and then we will be on to the spring. Hey, today's show is brought to you by Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping provides complete redesign, installation, and maintenance of decks, retaining walls, patios, gazebos, and water gardens for Jackson, Michigan, and the surrounding areas. And I was out there with Julie a few weeks ago.
Oh, I
Have
love
you
her.
seen the new building?
I have.
It's awesome.
It is.
So, and they have pre-ordered things and they're ready for the spring. And they also are introducing a lily pad, a little like where you'll be able to buy plants and things
Oh,
like
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
that'll be fun.
So I told you they were one of my 2 favorite displays at the Builder Show.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I still want, like, their stonework,
It's
their
amazing.
outdoor fire pits and fireplaces, gorgeous.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Did you see Sausage over the weekend?
What? What are
Let's
you
roll the
talking
tape.
about?
Let's roll the tape.
This one,
With 20 seconds left.
if we had 6 quarters, this one could end up into
Over to Sausage. He'll try it over and he hit it! Lady for 3! Pandemonium! It's pandemonium here in the Commons! Oh, everybody to end the season. Landon LaBelle for 3. And that's going to do it. 67-44 your final. He's in the middle of the pack going nuts.
Really a perfect ending to
Ah, David.
Yeah, David and Pat O'Dowd. One more time, guys.
Yeah,
one more
let's do
time.
it one more time.
One more
This
time.
is incredible. I hope his parents are watching.
Turn it up. One more time.
They're not going to do it.
we had 6 quarters, this one could end up into
Over to Sausage. He'll try it over and he hit it! Lady for 3! Pandemonium! It's pandemonium here in the Commons! Oh, everybody to end the season. Landon LaBelle
That
for
is a
3.
big guy. A big guy
I
with,
watched
with a
that.
big personality.
I taped that off my TV because I was watching it Friday night, and I could not stop watching it. It was so good, so cool.
Well,
that's
bravo
what
to
sports.
the announcers. They made it super fun,
Yeah,
too.
Pat O'Dowd and David Rice, and I should say that David Rice is here with us.
Yes.
Grass Lake student. He's a junior. He works here. He's not in school. No big deal.
He looks like, I mean, he's so mature. And
Yeah,
he's
he's
very
unbelievable.
articulate.
He's unbelievable.
Nice.
Yeah. So thanks to David and Pat for that great call, and congratulations to Sausage on banking in that 3. Now, do you know Sausage?
I do. I know his mom.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know him more via Facebook, just from
Okay.
her posting, but I've known her
Cool.
his mom for years.
So yeah, that was clearly the highlight of the weekend, and
Yeah.
Good stuff. Hey, we've got a great show for you lined up this morning. We're going to get things started with Noah Nagy and Chris Portillo from the Robert Cotton Correction Facility right after this.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is preparing. Preparing for the worst by putting to work the very best. Change is improving by replacing utility poles and redesigning our substations. Change is commitment. Commitment to upgrading 1,000 miles of our energy grid every year. And change is confidence. The confidence of knowing when it comes to keeping the lights on, we're always on. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
Well, having found an interest in wine, I quickly discovered that there wasn't really a lot of choices for good quality wine in Jackson, so if I wanted it done right, I had to do it myself. So with that in mind, I opened Cork and Cap and chose wines specifically to be pairing wines for your meal. We have wines in every price range from $5.99 to $599 if you wanted to go that way, but you don't need to. There's great wine. Most of the wine we sell is in the $10 to $15 bottle range, and it works great with a variety of food. I guess over the years I've learned a lot about wine, and I love to share it. And could probably tell you a story about just about every bottle of wine we have here in the store. Thank you for supporting Jackson's local fine wine retailer, homebrewing, and winemaking supply store.
At Blair's Car Care, honesty and customer satisfaction have always been the most important thing for us. We have been serving loyal customers in Jackson County for almost 100 years. We do auto repair of all sorts, including tires, alignment, brakes, oil changes, and much more. For more information, please call 517-782-8116 or come stop by at 2424 Wildwood Avenue and experience for yourself what makes Blair's so special.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and Grand River Brewery has some great specials. I remember being at Grand River Brewery 2 years ago on St. Patty's Day, and I was literally one of 5 people there. So this will be great. Kegs and Eggs brunch, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Music and entertainment going all day.
Nice.
7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So start your day with Grand River, and you can even end your day with Grand River Brewery as well.
Yeah.
Should be a great St. Patrick's Day.
You could do morning, noon, and night. Like
You
you
could.
could do a nooner and then head over afterwards.
It could be a long day, fun day.
Yes.
We'd now like to welcome our first guest on today's morning show from G. Robert Cotton Correctional Facility, Warden Noah Nagy and Corrections Officer Chris Portillo. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Mr. Warden.
Mr. Warden. I'm always nervous when you're here. I feel like you're going to arrest me. or
No.
take me somewhere.
Of all the things I thought you would be when we were younger, I always knew you'd be a leader, always. But Warden is...
Well, that makes 2 of us.
not a I remember last time you shared a little bit with us on how you got there,
Yeah.
but for those that might not have seen it, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's I got into corrections as a corrections officer and an athletic director. I actually started as an athletic director and became a corrections officer, and I've just kind of taken the opportunities that have created themselves. Got into probation for a while, and then just started kind of promoting on the field side of things, our field operations administration, before coming back to the custody side in our correctional facility administration, and working as a deputy warden, then subsequently a warden. So I've been very fortunate, no question about it. But I've been surrounded by a lot of great people during my career, and 27 years later, I'm where I'm very fortunate.
You're
So
the poster child, though, for the opportunity that there is in this career, in this line of work.
Yep.
And that was kind of the main goal of us being here today. What's going on over there?
Right. So yeah, we're going to be again doing a recruiting event, and thank you guys for helping us promote our events. It's certainly been beneficial. The last couple times we've been able to get some decent sized classes, and the number keeps going up. And we're certainly going to continue to push it. This coming Thursday, March 10th, we're doing a joint recruiting event with the 4 facilities in Jackson. So it'll be benefiting all 4 facilities here locally. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 4000 Cooper Street in Jackson, and it's right over there by all the facilities. There'll be signs that kind of direct folks that show up and kind of give them, an idea of where they need to go. And then we'll be doing on-site interviews and applications and kind of walk them through that process. I do want to touch on, though, real quick, I heard you guys talking about this being the last normal week, since the pandemic began. And, I cannot say enough about our staff and our facilities. When everybody got sent home on March 13th, as you mentioned, our folks came to work, and never once batted an eye. We were all a little nervous at the beginning. There's no doubt about it. But our folks have showed up every day and have done a great job. And they don't get enough credit for the work they've done. Yeah. And I'm certainly proud of our team and all statewide. They've done a great job.
Yeah, definitely a group of folks that didn't get 7 weeks at home. Now, Chris, you've been in corrections your entire professional career, 23 years, so just a little bit behind Noah. You've done a lot of different roles over the years. Talk a little bit about your career.
So when I started in corrections, my uncle and my grandpa worked for corrections, so they kind of give me a little input of what to be expected, and kind of told me a little bit of their experiences. So when I started in corrections, I kind of had a little bit of a gist of a little bit of how things worked and operate in different jobs. I got the opportunity as probation, got an opportunity to work all the areas in the facility, which was great because it gives you a good overview of what you may enjoy or prefer or have a preference. After that, it was kind of ironic, but there was a supervisor that says, you know what, we really would like to have you out on the yard. We think you do a good job. We just like the way you handle yourself. We're going to put you out there. And I stayed out there on second shift for about almost over 16 plus years.
Wow.
So that was a long time. I got to work with a lot of OJTs and helping them out, coming in, instructing and training. After that, after 16 years, it was time to go to first shift. So, I finally made it to first shift. And that started out where they kind of put me out of a 5-day work schedule. They had 2 days in our level 4 and 2 days in our food service and 1 day working up front at our information desk, where I currently work now.
Yeah, I was going to say, so anyone that's going to enter the facility probably is going to have to talk to you at some point.
Yes, they say I'm the face of corrections at our facility.
Okay,
so
that's pretty good.
When you walk in, you're that first impression, so you got to make us look good.
That's awesome.
So a lot of people always tell me that. I said, well, I'll try to do my best every time.
You make prison seem a little friendly.
Yeah,
Such
so
a nice
say,
smile.
They say, you're pretty nice. I said, well, I try to be as straightforward and positive as possible.
Yeah.
I said, but we do have our times, like anything else, and we handle things. I'm basically the way they need to be handled, in an appropriate way, of course. Yeah. So, and just be professional at all times.
So you've had success and longevity. What are your favorite things about working for the corrections?
I think my enjoyment through the whole process of being in corrections is having the ability to work with a lot of different staff.
Okay.
And even some of my supervisors and seeing the camaraderie. I know sometimes things don't always work out that way. But I've seen when things get rough, everybody comes together and they work hard and work to get through it. And I really have appreciated that over the years. So I've had a real good experience overall, you know, and I hope those that think of pursuing this as a career, it's a great opportunity because it gives you so many varieties. You know, I know a lot of people work in different positions of jobs, and it's just like you don't have that variety, and it's just a repetitious thing. And this way, you can kind of work different areas and get that opportunity and chance. And you know, and it works for some. And some people rather just works for me. I just want this job. This is great, and this works for me, and I fulfill this position well. You know, so
it's a great testimonial. Obviously, Noah, as we continue to want to bring in quality people. What should folks expect? I'm sure you were nervous your first day 23 years ago.
If you're not nervous coming into prison, there's probably something wrong.
Yeah,
I would personally.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about the first few weeks and what candidates need to understand and in order to have a start to a successful career.
Well, I would say the big thing is that when you go in there, open-minded. Listen. It's okay to think that you already know something that they might be explaining to you, but just listen. I say because a lot of times, sometimes we think we know what they're going to say, and sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. So just the main thing is stay focused and listen, and you can always learn something from someone. Everyone has something positive to give. And just stay focused, pay attention, be fair, be firm, and keep in mind that, everybody's done different jobs in there, and they have something to offer.
Yeah.
So just be open-minded and listen. To me, that's a big key. When you start in corrections, is to listen and pay attention. Those things will help you down the road drastically.
That's great advice. I want you to teach me something. So growing up, I never even knew there was a prison in Jackson until I became old enough to realize how people earned a living.
Those signs on the highway didn't give away anything.
Thank you.
Hey, we're from Brooklyn. We didn't go that far.
They didn't go out that way.
We got off at Westwood Mall. We didn't go. But no, I do remember once I could drive, seeing the "Don't Pick Up Hitchhikers" sign, and then right after that the sign for corrections. But once I realized how people made their living, like, oh, your dad works at the prison or your mom works at the prison. But I say that as a testament to our facility here in Jackson is you guys are just there doing the job that you're there to do. There's not a lot of drama. There's not a lot of fear or safety issues. You guys have just done a great job. But I did not realize until I was much older that there's more than one facility. There are four?
There's four.
Now.
What are they and what do they each one represent?
Well, you got our reception and guidance center in Jackson is essentially where folks that are sentenced to prison, that's where they all initially come, and then all the classification and processing will be done at that facility.
Okay.
And then they'll be transferred to other facilities based on different levels, based on their needs, both mental health needs, programming type situations, whatever it may be. So they'll be transferred to a facility that fits their more specific needs. Our facility at Cotton is a multi-level facility, level 1, level 2, level 4, so we have the ability to house a lot of different individuals as well as a significant amount of programming. We have the Cooper Street facility in Jackson, which is a level 1 facility that also handles a lot of programming. And then our Parnell Correctional Facility is also a level 1, and that's where we have, again, a lot of our different programming as well there. Our vocational village, it was our original vocational village in the department. So each facility offers a different dynamic, different things going on at the facilities, and but they all meet a specific need on a statewide level, and certainly, folks are doing, different roles, but a lot in the same way as well too. Yeah. So. And just to elaborate a little bit on Chris real quick, Chris is, as he mentioned, been 23 years and has chosen to, stay an officer, which is certainly great. But he's also got himself involved in some committees, and recently during the pandemic, we had to revamp kind of how we do visits. And we implemented video visits in the department during that time. And Chris was one of a couple officers on a statewide level that served on a committee, is still serving on a committee that looks at that. So his expertise and knowledge, has paid off on a statewide level for us. So even though you don't choose to promote, you still have the ability to have a huge impact on how we do things on a day-to-day basis. And that's been been crucial, and he's certainly been helpful to me during that time.
I would encourage young people, if you're considering it, look at these two leaders you get a chance to work with and work for. Again, March 10th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 4000 Cooper Street. Open interviews. How's the physical fitness test? Could I pass, Noah?
You could.
Because you and I play basketball together.
Yeah.
You know,
if you can dunk a basketball, you certainly.
Could I?
You could.
Oh, is that so funny?
Certainly not saying no.
Sorry. Again, March 10th. Maybe we should go and do the physical.
Give her a test.
Noah Nagy and Chris Portillo from Corrections. We appreciate you guys coming.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
We'll be right back right back with our next guest after this.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
Collins Brothers floor covering, because new carpet is like, very nice. But commercials suck. Don't change the channel, change your carpet. Collins Brothers downtown, excellent. Established in 1940.
That's before the war, sucker.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Vermeulen Furniture for your way of living.
Hi, I'm Nate Vermeulen. Over this last year, we've realized just how important family and community can be. Our family would like to say thank you. We truly appreciate you. Vermeulen's is still here after 96 years because of the support of our amazing family, customers, and community. From all of us at Vermeulen Furniture, thank you.
Vermeulen Furniture for your way of living.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. With us now is health, fitness, and life coach opening a new business, Nicoya Weatherspoon. Good morning, Coach Koya.
Good morning.
I need you all the way around, all those things.
I can do that.
So a lot of people know you as Coach Koya.
Yes.
You've been a basketball coach. You've coached a lot. You've trained a lot of people.
Yes.
Talk about this new business.
So this new business, the I Am Fitness Station, is really structured for women and families.
Okay.
I do believe that when a woman is healthy, her family is healthy, her community is healthy. And so this station is really, it started because my mother was diagnosed with kidney failure when she was 39. I'm there now.
Oh, stars.
And it just really just puts it in my mind. It was just due to blood pressure. Mm-hmm. And just with that little education, what it could have done for her life. She's been on dialysis for 25 years now, thankfully. However, the I Am Fitness Station is really for beginners to moderate. We are really there to do group sessions, to do family sessions, teen health clubs, women health clubs, and really just begin to bring that camaraderie, especially for the African American community. Mm-hmm. I want to slow down and really teach on the benefits and why it's so important to take care of your temple.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, and I promise you, when you're that passionate about something and have that big of a mission to serve, it will serve you right back.
It does, absolutely. I appreciate that.
Well, we are so excited to have you. So tell us, where is it at?
So it's at 1949 Lansing Ave,
Okay.
Suite A.
Okay.
It's right across from Cake Connections.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Top for those.
That's mean. We're going to leave there and go
Yeah.
pick out.
Yeah, so I think we'll have a good
be nice.
full circle around. But yeah, it's right there. The bridge is now done.
Yes,
So
Yeah, thank goodness, right?
yes.
So who else is involved with you
In the
this
station.
endeavor?
Yes, it just, so I Am Coach Koya is really where it started. At home workouts for women, and it just flourished. And now I have Coach C, which is Sierra Flint. She's a fitness coach. I have Coach Morgan, Venus Morgan, who is going to be our lifestyle coach. I also have two other individuals. That is Ashley Burton, who is going to be a hip hop instructor. So
fun.
absolutely, that's going to be huge. And then we have Victoria Moore, who is an extreme hip hop. She's certified. I don't know if you have seen the newer trend that is coming with the steps, and they have the hip hop, and she's instructed to do that at our station.
Nice. Oh, that's so exciting.
I think, and there's going to be a hip hop class on the 18th that my daughter is tentatively signed up for.
Yes,
Nice.
we are going to have some fun.
I'm excited.
I'm
My daughter's been wanting to take hip hop classes.
Yeah.
See,
This
there
will be
it
perfect.
is. There.
So, should anyone be intimidated by coming? If I haven't worked out or ate healthy in 3 years, Coach Koya, is that okay?
That is so fine. That's who we want. That's really where it's at, and that's why the I Am Fitness Station is right where it's going to be, because it's for you to feel good about yourself. We have mirrors all around. You get to really look at yourself. You really get to challenge yourself and encourage yourself. We'll have I am statements all over the building. I am enough. I am worthy. And it's just a station to be honest with yourself and to embrace something new in your life to help further your life and enjoy it. I want to enjoy my life when I get 70, right? I still want to enjoy it.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. Yes.
Of course, want to. Talk a little bit about the lifestyle coaching. I'm not really sure exactly kind of what, I would say for me, I'm so busy, I need to slow down. But what is it you're doing? You talk to folks, find out what they have going on, maybe their stressors.
Yes. Well, lifestyle coaching is really trying to help you sort it out. What are you good at? What are your dreams and aspirations? How do you get there? What do we need to take away? What do we need to add to your life? Lifestyle coaching is really to help you find a focus. Some we say, hey, get a goal, let's do this. Some don't know how to start that, and really get objectives and be able to pursue their careers or their dreams, or just be able to balance their life. And so that's a lifestyle coach is really there to help you. And I know most people are like, oh, I'll figure it out. And then they're still trying to figure it out.
Well, my question would be then who's going to coach you? Because that's a heavy load, listening to other people's weights, and then how do you compartmentalize that?
So this is how, I'm not the lifestyle coach.
Okay.
I'm the life coach. Lifestyle coach and life coach is a little bit different.
Okay.
But who helps me? I help myself with exercise.
Okay.
I do,
Yeah.
and I have a source. I love God,
Yep.
and so I go to Him. But I also have mentors in my life as well that I go to.
Nice.
That helps me balance as well. And I'm looking for another level coach too.
Ooh,
so
nice.
I
Good
mean,
to know.
I think everybody has a tier in life. You know, I'm not. I don't have it all.
Yep.
And I have to stay healthy in order for my clients to be healthy as well.
Right.
Wonderful.
And Coach Koya is also an elite basketball player and track and field athlete in her time.
Yes,
So-
I still have a
Well,
little
we're both.
No,
I found out last week we were both 39, so we've got that going for us. Which is, as approaching 40, is that something we should take a look at? Our healthy lifestyle.
We should. We want to be.
Sorry, Jen.
We do. We want to be fit for 40, right?
Yeah.
Fit for
We want to be
40.
like you.
We want to
Well,
be
I'm
like
telling you,
you,
it doesn't get any easier.
Yeah.
As you get closer to 50, it's harder.
It's
It's
hard.
good to have those good practices
Yes,
now.
to start a habit. I remember just working out with a mother, And it's so funny. I remember her saying, I just should have started when I was younger. And it is. Your body, muscle memory, and all of those things really can help you for your future. So
yeah, before the health issues start. Right?
Before. We are trying to prevent and save lives.
So I have on here family workouts, and this is so interesting to me because it is one of the things as busy moms, we're like, how do we juggle? I don't have time to work out. My kids, my job. But you've created a scenario where maybe we can all come?
All come. I think it's so important. Generational health is what I have really been pumping into the community. When mom is doing it, when dad is doing it, consistency is everything. We're not trying to like kill you during the workout and just make you feel like you don't want to come back. But what we're trying to do is create the mind to think and process it, right? My family's here, that support is here. We're doing this together. You know, we can plan meals together and it could be a complete wholeness in the family. I mean, we're missing so many pieces on what the endorphins can do for each individual. And when that's happening for everybody, it's amazing.
Talk a little bit about your family. And how is your family involved, and talk about some things maybe you do with your family that has led you to this point.
Yes, so with my family, when me and my husband got together, we were all about fitness. We were all about, you know, really looking for that healthy lifestyle. And it just happened. I mean, I just had my kids right there with me, and now my kids are getting on videos like, hey, I'm Coach Koya. They want to work out with me. I mean, I have it to the point where sometimes when my sons go to beat their friends, their parents are like, well, he's not eating meat. And that was his choice. I'm not forcing it. But when my husband, he was diagnosed with cancer, he is recovered. We're in remission. Yes, but that even it helped prepare us, right? When we focused on his body and we were focusing on his health, I believe he was at his best, right? Before cancer approached. And so even with that, we are still focused on trying to make sure. And he's young, and he was able to survive it. You know, he's here today. So for our family, it's out loud, it's big, it's a thing, it's what we do. We remind ourselves. COVID did hit us, though. I'm not gonna lie, COVID really knocked us down for a second, but we talk about it out loud. You know, I share, we do workouts together at home, right in the living room. You know, we do things together, and you can see the change even with my friends and families and those that have followed me. They see my family all the time on videos, or my daughter doing, little Jediah is always wanting to be in the camera, and it's just fun. But it's a part of her life, and this is a tool that they will be able to have with them for the rest of their lives.
Well, what a positive empire that you're building as a family for you guys and your legacy and your community. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, we're excited for you, and again, it's this Saturday.
It's this Saturday. 2 p.m.
2 p.m. to 5. Awesome. Well, congratulations, Coach Koya, and best of luck to you, and our best to you and the rest of the Spoons.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. We'll be right back. More of the morning show after this.
At Culver's, we never tire of crafting fresh frozen custard right in our restaurants. Vanilla, chocolate, or the flavor of the day, it's all made fresh.
It's not like we make one batch and we're done. We make batch after batch. Slow churning at the right temperature is the key to perfect custard.
This is really good.
You gotta give it some love. That's when you're able to serve a nice, beautiful dessert to your guest.
I like that creamy thickness of the custard. It's really good.
This is my 10th batch of the day, so there's a lot of happy people out there.
There's a lot of hard work that goes into this.
Welcome to Delicious.
Here at Townsend Elementary School, we specialize in individualized instruction and creating a personal connection with each and every student that enters our building. We work hard to provide programs to support all our different types of learners, and we also have programs to enrich and challenge our students daily. We value our parents, our students, and our community. We're not just a school, we're a family. We are accepting school of choice applications, and registration can be found on our website or call our front office. Welcome to Jayhawk Country, where we soar.
Searching for medical supplies can be a challenging aspect of the healthcare system, but with help from Brown's Advanced Care Medical Supplies, you can set your worries aside. Our expert staff takes the time to give each of our customers the personal attention they deserve and are trained to find the right products for each individual. If you can't come to us, then let our delivery team come to you to help set up your supplies so you can get back to what really matters, living your life. Brown's Advanced Care Medical Supplies. Locally owned, locally operated, locally loved. For over 35 years, Nostalgia Inc. has been Jackson's home for all things comics, graphic novels, and games. Whether it's Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, The Walking Dead, or even Stranger Things and Star Wars, Nostalgia's friendly staff has decades of experience and can find the perfect gift for that fanatic in your life. With the largest selection and inventory of the latest comics, you're always sure to find something new and different at Nostalgia. Looking for something from years back? Our backstock selection can't be beat. And don't forget to ask about our subscription service so you never miss an issue. Into Magic the Gathering, D&D, Pokemon, or tabletops? We've got everything you could ever need. Whether you're starting a new hobby, a seasoned collector, or just shopping for that superhero in your life, Nostalgia Inc. is the place for you. Nostalgia Inc. on Mechanic Street in downtown Jackson.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. With us now from the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce is Amanda Loveland. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yay, happy Women's Week.
Yes, happy
We're
Women's
here.
Week. Yes. Now, what does that mean?
Women's Week is a week-long celebration of the women in our community. So there's a handful of things that happen during that time, but more than anything, we just want to lift up the women in our business community, lift up the women who work hard every day, celebrate them for a solid week, and invite people to the table to learn a little bit more about what it's like to be a woman in this town and in leadership positions.
I would like to nominate some women for the Wall of Fame. How do I do that?
Oh, yes. So you can go to our website to learn everything about Women's Week, including the Wall of Fame, and that's jacksonchamber.org/Women's Week. Now, the Wall of Fame is a place where you can nominate any woman that you think deserves some recognition. So it might be Karen Hawley for all the work that she does to make sure that to make sure that everyone's scheduled and that people like me get here on time, which doesn't always work, but she tries her hardest. And you can also nominate, for example, my grandma has taught me how to garden and pick green beans when they're perfectly ripe and figure out when to grab a cantaloupe off the vine and all those things. Like women that just deserve some recognition for the work that they do for our community, for their families, and for their workplaces every day.
That's great. That's wonderful. And then what happens? They get nominated, and then what happens?
So you're on the Wall of Fame. Did you see that?
No.
Yes. So
you do lie?
I don't. You're on the Wall of Fame.
No, I didn't.
Of course you didn't. I almost hugged you.
Sorry.
Oh.
I might have.
Just whatever.
Yeah, I don't know who nominated you. We don't ask who it is, so it might have been Andy.
No, it was.
It was.
I swear to God.
This year or last year?
This year she's
how
on
do I
it.
not know about this?
Well, we'll get the link pulled up.
Yeah, I need to see this.
The Women's Week Wall of Fame is sponsored by Mead Wheeler Financial Group, and women are displayed on that website, the Wall of Fame, for the whole week to be celebrated.
Jackson Women's Week?
jacksonchamber.org/Women's Week. Yes, that link also forwards to it. I forgot about that.
Well, 60 words per minute, maybe.
So that is a great way to recognize people.
It is. Some people are recognizing their teams of women.
Oh, yeah.
The women that work for them, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, what else do you have going on this week?
We have a lot of things.
Yes.
This morning started our morning motivational videos. So we had the...
I got it.
Oh, my stars.
Jen's on there. Yay. So deserving.
That's crazy.
Yes,
That's like
so deserving.
Wow.
Oh my stars!
Wow, we need to find
it says something wonderful about you too. I can't remember it verbatim, but
oh my gosh!
And passion for our city makes others want to move here, raise a family here, and start a business here. She serves others far beyond real estate, and her enthusiasm for business and people are contagious.
Shut up! That is the best thing ever. Oh my God!
I'm so glad I remembered to tell you.
Literally the best Monday ever. And look, I'm in such good company.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yes.
Stars.
This is a who's who here.
Well, I have to tell you, I highly recommend if you have a woman in your life that you just really want to recognize. What a beautiful way to do it. My heart is like
Good. I'm glad we could get
good.
things turned around for you this
Yes,
morning.
thank you, Amanda. Not Andrew.
Anything I could do. So Wall of Fame is just one of the pieces. We also have morning videos that air on our Facebook page. This morning we had the Chief Digital Officer so the digital officer and of tech for Consumers Energy did our video, which I've never heard her speak, but just in that brief minute, I was like, yes, I love that you're here in my city.
Nice.
And talked about why it's important to get women in STEM.
Okay.
And at noon today, Lean Rocket Local, so the new program offered by Lean Rocket Lab, at 12 o'clock today, they'll be offering a Zoom session to talk about that program for our small local businesses. And there's financial opportunities there, as well as mentorship and other resources for our business owners. So we'll be doing that at 12 o'clock today. So every day this week, we will have a morning motivational minute as well as a noon Zoom that helps small business owners and sometimes specifically women. Other times it's for any business owner in our community. And we also have tomorrow morning a Rise and Shine breakfast with Senator Stabenow, which is a huge win to be able to access her knowledge and be able to get some remarks from her. That's at Vista Grand Villa. And then on Friday, we have a Women's Week panel discussion, which you're coming to. Very cool.
Yes.
We will have 5 panelists to talk about perseverance and sacrifice, what it's like to be a woman in leadership and a woman in their industry. Industries like manufacturing, STEM, healthcare, industries that maybe it's more male dominated, just enlightening us on what it's like to be a woman in their field. And we'll also be asking them questions and answers and hearing their answers. Things like workforce development, supply chain management, what it's like to survive a pandemic, just basic things that we can definitely learn a lot from the women on this panel.
And that one is Friday, that's
Friday.
at 49 South.
Cool.
Yep, that'll be really cool. And how do people get, are tickets still available?
Tickets are still available. We have a handful left.
Okay.
Again, everything about Women's Week is at jacksonchamber.org/Women's Week. They can learn about all of these things, register for their tickets, all that jazz.
Nice.
Okay. Yes. And I'd like to throw it out there that if there are women out there that are intrigued and would like to go to that panel, and maybe, I think it's $35 a ticket.
Yep.
And if that's just a financial hardship, I would invite them to call the brokerage house, and we'll help get you in there. Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. We've had some ribbon cuttings. I was at the YMCA 24/7 ribbon cutting on Friday, but we've had quite a few coming up. We've had.
Look at that guy multitasking. 2 phones on the treadmill.
And he had Yeezys on. Which were cool.
Family.
So this is awesome out here, but we saw a lot of the chamber staff out at the ribbon cutting. Some ribbon cuttings are going on, which is good. Business is happening.
Oh my gosh, businesses are, Cricket Wireless was also last week, same day as the YMCA. This weekend we'll be with Coach Koya for her ribbon cutting and her grand opening. We've had some, I think it's amazing. I'm fairly new to the chamber, so I don't know how many is a normal ribbon cutting number, but it feels like a lot of businesses are starting and celebrating right now, post-pandemic, well, still kind of in it, right? But which is, I think, a massive success for our city, which, by the way, I was out in Jackson for the Michigan Theater's comedy show on Saturday.
How was it?
It's never been so difficult to find parking or find a restaurant reservation,
Isn't
which
that a
brought
great
me
feeling,
so
though?
much joy.
Yes.
So much joy. Thank you, Jackson, and all the people who make that possible.
How was the show?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have so many thoughts about it where I think that it was just such a representation of how much our city has grown, and I really hope that we continue to have shows like that. I'm really grateful for Q106. They did an awesome job promoting it. Was sold out.
Nice.
And also Michigan Theater for doing the heavy lift of getting someone like that to our city.
Awesome.
He did amazing. Yeah.
Great.
Awesome. Again, it is Women's Week this week, so for more information, visit the Chamber's website and make sure you nominate a woman for the Wall of Fame.
Brings them so much joy.
Yeah, it brings them so much joy. Amanda Loveland.
Day ever.
Amanda, thanks for being with us today.
Yeah,
We
thank you so
appreciate
much.
it. Amanda Loveland from the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce. We'll be right back to wrap up after this.
Someone once told me that every community needs a strong hospital, a strong college, and a strong bank. County National Bank is that bank. CNB provides outstanding personal banking services and is the bank of choice for several nonprofit organizations that serve our communities. It's an honor to be part of the growth of the communities we serve in Jackson, Hillsdale, Lenawee, and Calhoun counties. And we're proud to help local businesses expand and succeed. CNB is banking that stays in the community.
Hi, this is Superintendent Steve Dorr, inviting you to be a part of the East Jackson family. At East Jackson, we're leading the way in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We offer one of the area's best robotics teams, as well as a diverse array of arts and music programming. At the high school level, we're excited to launch the Jackson County Early College. New classroom technology helps our curriculum come alive, and our staff ensures a safe and welcoming environment for your child. Great things are happening at East Jackson Community Schools. To learn more, visit our website, eastjacksonschools.org.
Serving made-to-order food cooked with farm-fresh ingredients, Dahlin Burgers offers fast food, craft food, burgers, fries, shakes, Coney dogs, poutine, and more. All-natural house-ground black Angus beef patties, Kennebec fries, hand-cut and twice-cooked, fresh, locally sourced produce, milk buns baked from scratch daily. Taste the local difference, ridiculously good. Hours 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Sunday. 323 Cooper Street in downtown Jackson. Located in the old Wendy's building on Cooper Street. Also in Tecumseh, DahlinBurgers.com.
The Pick Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
Welcome back to the morning show. Today's show is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, located at 2105 West Michigan Avenue, right here in Jackson, across from Westwood Mall. They are now in their third generation as a family-owned and operated business. They take pride in helping people furnish their homes with comfortable brand-name furniture at affordable prices. They've done it for years. They support our community and help us support Vermeulen Furniture.
And Nathan and I are really not on speaking terms
I
right
heard
now.
you guys had a falling out.
We didn't have a falling out, but his team beat my team in the final.
A little
It-
sore loser, maybe a little bit?
No, we were both happy for the kids that won and sad because we coached them all together.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's been a great experience for Nate and I.
Yeah.
Getting to be around our daughters. It's good stuff.
Look at you local business owners giving back to the youth and Jackson.
Yeah, we don't get paid for that.
No,
Nate and I do not get paid for that. In fact,
Did you know he played college ball?
In fact, it might cost Nate and I a little bit of money, if anything.
Ooh, was
No,
that
I'm
a
kidding.
wager on
No,
the
I'm kidding.
beautiful youth?
We would never do that. We would never do anything like that. No, that's crazy. We did not do that. So, there is a opportunity to get to Veritas. I know you like any opportunity. It is the Hunter's Ball. The Hunter's Ball is coming up April 2nd. It's a 4-course wild game dinner with silent and live auction. I love silent and live auctions.
Yeah, they're
Love
fun
'em.
because you feel like you won something even though you're writing a check at the end.
I don't mind. Proceeds benefit Ducks Unlimited.
Nice.
And are you much of a wild gamey person?
I liked it. I'm an
Dabble?
adventurous. Yeah, I'll
Like-
dabble in it. Like I will never say like, hey, we should have elk and pheasant for dinner.
We should
but
have the duo of boar.
Yeah, exactly. But if it's there, I will try it for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
This is going to be a fun crowd too. I know so many amazing people that are part of Ducks Unlimited. My favorite teacher, Greg Meschke, one of my two favorite teachers, Greg Meschke, was a big part of that, and we used to make posters and stuff
Really?
for Ducks Unlimited. Yeah, yep, just a great group.
Very cool, very cool. So nice opportunity to get out. And again, Veritas is having all these events, which is cool. It's not easy to put on all these events. So
They sure do a great job.
they do.
They really do. I'm
They
very
do.
proud of them.
Hey, tomorrow morning, join us. We have the return of Dr. Donna O'Neill.
Yay!
Yes.
She hasn't been on in a minute.
I know, so we're excited to see Dr. Donna. We'll also have our mayor, City of Jackson Mayor Daniel Mahoney, and Jackson County Prosecutor Jerry Jarzinka. So we will have to be on our best behavior.
Yes, all the way around. I mean, those are three pretty
Yes,
VIPs.
yes, I would agree.
Stars.
I would agree. What do you have this week? Anything big?
Work, 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 work.
Yep, and then the countdown to spring break. Do you guys know where you're going yet? Have you decided?
We are, yeah. We'd like to go. There's this little town south of Fort Lauderdale called Hollywood Beach. It's just a good time.
Nice, awesome. Well, you guys have a good time planning for that. I know the girls and your husband are very excited to get out of town, as my family is as well. But we have a few more weeks of work. That's it for the morning show. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Welcome